What is up? Welcome to the very pointless episode of Season 2. We're dead last in the league, and we have no hope of getting anywhere near promotion this season. We're not doing well in Europe either. We've still got the Copa de España to go, but I'm not really buying into that. We have 10 points. You can see we have 5 offers. I did a little bit of stuff. I am loaning out. I've promoted 7. I am loaning out 7 young talents, including a left wing with 90 something with around 90 potential. We got the right wing. We have a really good centre back. We have a really good left back. Not so good Cam in terms of potential, and not so good for a centre back from Korea. But we are just getting players out on loan. That's all we can do. We've changed back to the 4-back. We're gonna put Richie in. So Richie and Aguero are two youth players. So we're back to this. No one's happy, and I mean, I can't really blame them, can I? I've got to also make sure we have to get this contract situation started and finished with these players. Gotta start renegotiating some contracts. We've got all that to do while trying to make sure we don't finish dead last this season. And our first game isn't our first 5. It's actually the next game, which is against Anderlecht in probably what could be our second to last European game of the season. So we're going to go do that, and we're just going to enjoy it. So let's get into it. Well, we're here for the Anderlecht game. They're 12th in the Europa League. Obviously, they play a 4-2-3-1. They have Hazard's brother. They play gegenpress, or high pressing as they now call it. You can see we're 31st in the league. We're on 5. They're actually on 10 points, and a win puts us into the top 24 if results go our way. But I'm going to show you the form. It's been very, very positive in the league. Obviously, Super Cup against Real Madrid semi-final. We were never going to win it. The Cup 4-2 defeat to Real Sociedad, but with the change of tactics, going back, using Ricci, we're now using our striker and die because Shore picked up an injury, unable to play for 12 days. You can see every single loan player, all 7 loaned out. Redru and Almeria, they are leaving the club at the end of the season as well. Growth has been steady for the players. A couple of players obviously unhappy because they're not getting game time. I'm going to quickly show you where they went. If I just do a quick... So one went to Crawley, one went to Cheltenham, one went to a South Korean side. Went to South Korean. Gueves went Falkirk. You can see there that is Fleetwood. Andorra for Kovacic. Young went to Shanghai. And Kambare, as you can see already up 7, has went to Medina in the league. Fernandez is obviously away. He hasn't grown. Anyone else? No. But a couple of players are starting to grow already. You can see the growth from the game has started to kick in. We're just going to play our strongest team. We're going to get into this match. We've done enough waffling. We just needed to show you where they went loaned out. I got them out inside 2 weeks. Thankfully, we had a couple of weeks to get the players promoted and loaned out before the transfer window even started. So a couple of them were already awaiting decisions. And Dai is taking his chance to show us what he can do for the future. Good from Kone. Richie, Asir. And Dai, good run. Free the Ivory Coast, man! Puts the ball in the back of the net. Kone with a close down. And the entire front four were in that play. Good pass, muscles the centre back even, and it's a ruthless finish to the top of the net. Oh, Bernetti, the player to watch for Anderlecht. That's a poor pass from number 74 to Cat. And I see her can now get running down the wing. Indai, Lack, Richie, and Noor. To Indai! And in 10 minutes, we're 2 goals up. The form has just flipped from absolutely horrendous to a team that finished mid-table last season. For a team that should be trying to fight for automatic qualification to the round of 16. They're not really doing anything, and Richie gets it to Ndai, who probably is playing with a lot of confidence. And Richie to Asir. Cuts it back. Finds Richie. Oh, it's 3. It's every 10 minutes now. 18, 28, and 38. And we are now just starting to run riot. Oh, 16. Players get to play with a little bit more freedom, a little bit more relaxing pace now. You can see it is just fun. It is just going through everyone like a house on fire. You'll see it's to Matos. Matos. Oh, I seen Kone, but it was way too late. Crystal Palace 2-0 up against Karabag. Anderlecht really not showing any sort of attempt, really. Camera. Saldik, back to Camera. To whoever. Might just have to go by shirt numbers. Camera. It's hard to pronounce these guys' names. Especially when you don't know where they're from. Right, and die out wide. The set piece routine goes to Ilsius. Salzar tries to find shooting space or a passing space. He'll find Noguera. Noguera will find Marine. Njai. Back to the right back, Marine. Lack. Richie. He'll get to Noguera for 4. It's a deflected shot and a save. And that is it. The European hope is there. We're now clinging on to what could be a top 24 with 1 game to go next week. And it's just a prayer that we have done enough to potentially get to the next stage of the Europa League. Right, second leg tie against Bergio Catal, however you pronounce them, Calcio, also known as in real life Atalanta. You can see their team is actually really good, but our team in our home tie managed to pick up a 3-2 win going into this leg. Pickford and his short little arms couldn't stop our boys from getting 3 past them. 1 goal advantage to take to Italy. And we're shaping up like this. Shore starts off on the left. Kone can go through the middle. He doesn't mind playing through the middle. And we're going to think. We also sold Salzar for $1 million. We got 700 grand from it. We promoted Cuevas instead. Who looks absolutely horrendous, but will do for the rest of this season at least. I'm going to start Di Stefano, controversially. Actually, not really controversially. I've been starting him quite a lot in these matches, but especially in a game like this, it is a risky call. It is quite a risky call. Well, what can we do against Atalanta. Well, that's a loose pass, and Richie's got into it. Now Njai against Hien. And Hien wins the duel. At the moment, centre backs beating the forwards. So far, Ilcius doesn't have to do anything. Ball goes to shore. Now Richie. Ederson just too quick for him. Pasalic. They are just... That's what you expect from a team of Atalanta's quality, to be honest. Just passing it around, but they say that, and Jai's pipped him. And the man can strike again in the Europa League. Njai could be seeing us into the round of 16. 5th goal in 9 appearances, or 8 appearances. I'm going to do nice build-up plays when I get the chance. As you can see, look at Atalanta go Ederson. They go back out wide. Do enough, but Asir loses the ball. Anur get out wide to stop the attack. They go back. Jim City. Pasalic. Anur can't do anything. And Rodriguez has to come across. Di Stefano couldn't do anything either. Now with Gonzalez going out to Pasalic. Oh, that not Gonzalez, that's Asir. And De Ketelaere wanting to go short even. It's a good ball. Smadrich. Pasalic. Gets it back. Asir. Can we just do anything? Stop them? Maybe Anor to stop it. Can't. Pasalic out wide. Di Stefano has to make a choice. He doesn't choose the right option. They have a chance. And Vallejo. Good stop with the feet. You can see Atalanta really need to get that goal, and we are just gonna pass through the press. Njai sees Asir running, gets past Hein, and it's a gap of 3. We beat the press. They had no midfield, and we were able to destroy their 3 centre backs with 1 pass. One person that hasn't really had much to do. That man there, sure. Hasn't really done much this game. Coming back from injury, obviously. Not really done enough. It's a good goal. They got 1 back. Rodriguez couldn't do anything about that one, and Raspadori gets the first goal for Atalanta tonight. They still need another 2. Good pass to Smodrich. Lack gets there. Richie, can you just get the ball a little bit further, please? Asir. Now we can counter. Ilcius. Njai's onside. Can he make it 3? And, well, I think that can be tie over. We're back to the 3-goal cushion. There's 20 minutes left. I think we can make changes to make the team a little bit more comfortable. Cuevas. Sure. Offside. I've really wanted that to go to Naguera. Ilcius to not win. Brahim. Ederson to Ketelaere. Back to Brahim. Ederson. Derun. Maldini. That's a poor cross. Get the ball up to Naguera. It'll be full time though. And somehow we've beaten Atalanta 6-3 in aggregate. And we're into the round of 16 of the Europa League. I wonder who we will face. Right, with the highs of the Atalanta win, we over the last couple of months have been brought down to absolute reality. Final game of the season against Castellón. We have not won a game in over a month. We have gone back to what we were at the start of the season, getting pummeled by every team by more than 2 goals. Everyone's unhappy. We're just gonna, we're just gonna play every youth player, cause screw it. I mean, we might as well just give them valuable minutes. Cuevas can play right wing, so he'll go there. Got nothing else to lose. It's weird. The season's been bad. I mean, I kind of expected it to be horrendous. But I didn't think we would be this bad. But let's get this end of the season. Let's get this bad season out of the way. Everyone knows it was a youth project. First season where we have all our good players. Gonna be easy. Richie. Let's get it out to Marine. Maybe to Cuevas. Should be onside. He is onside. It's a brilliant run from the Spanish guy to Njai. It's just not gone into the back of the net. Richie. Noguera from long range. It's hit the hand. And it'll be giving us an offside despite the fact that we actually had the advantage. I don't know about that one, referee. If we had the advantage and it gets called for a foul on us, I don't really think we should really have the ball. Good for Marin. Cuevas. Ilsius can't think, does make a foul. Matas can't do it either. Now Jakobsen could run against Di Stefano, 19 versus 19. And Di Stefano wins that duel out. He has been very good, Di Stefano. Noguera. To Njai. He's got no room to run, and he can't see a plain white shirt. Weird defensive tactic from our 2 centre-backs. But it works. Now Lack has it. To Richie. Richie is going alone. He's going all alone. And he wins a corner for going all alone. Now, get it onto Cabrera's head. It's another corner. Ilsius to whip it in again. This time a little bit deeper. Cabrera can't win it again. It's another corner. Do the same this time. Cabrera can't beat the man in the air. Try to see if we get more power. Maybe get someone else onto it. That ball will be going out, and I think we'll make some changes. Further and further back. Asir, thanks to Lack's interception there, has the ball. Just trying to be patient. Asir. Matos down there. Ilsius. Cuevas. Finds Asir. Asir gets turned, gets a shot off, and finally, we have a goal. 12th goal for Asir this season in 40 matches. Anwar can't do anything. Lack doesn't do enough. Cuevas can't do anything. Oh, Cabreras has been done. And all comes from the unfortunate timing of when Cuevas gets that ball. Well, Anwar in the final minute of this season. Cuevas. Ilsius can't get the shot off, and it's a annoying draw to end this really forgetful season off. Right, we're in June. It's the 9th of June. We've just got forward a couple of days to try and give ourselves something fresh to look at. As you can see here with that draw, we finished 20th. We would have finished 19th if we just won our match, which would have been a lot nicer. So we've went a bit backwards, but overall, we haven't done horrendous. You can see there the contract situations thing. We're just going to go for the academy and stuff like that. You can see Pontes, goalkeeper, 15, good potential. Okay, Benitez, we'll go through here like this. Benitez doesn't look horrendous, but 77, 85, you got Greg, or Yara, we're going to call him. Easier for me. Good potential. 86, I think that's the only players we really need to do for the potential. Obviously, Hans, a German CDM. Good potential. 15, we have another two 15-year-olds. We're converting him to a centre-back, which will be done in a week's time. Again, potentials aren't the greatest. Then you start getting to the good potentials. These two are still figuring it out. Just got them from the last report we did. We couldn't find anyone from Lesotho or Belgium for fullbacks, but we did find two cams from Portugal. Because we didn't really have anyone from Portugal. Then our wonder kid, up 4 ratings, looks good. I'm definitely going to put him on a different plan. He's 16 now. So the question is, do I keep him for another season? Is he going to be happy in the academy for another season? I think for ratings wise, I think I'm going to keep him in this. I'm going to keep him in the academy this season. Buandi, another good one, 16. I'm going to keep him, and I'm going to maybe, I think smartly, I'm going to keep Jimenez in the academy for another season. Get these 3 higher rated, which would be a lot nicer. Now, if we look at the squad. We'll not look through overalls just yet. You see, most appearances, 57. Obviously, our keeper, most goals, Asir, then Shore. Ndai with 8 from 44, which isn't really the greatest. Kone gets 6. Naguerre has 3. Most assists is Ilsius, thank goodness. Now we'll go into the ratings. So Cuevas is up 5, but he stayed at base. Kruger up to 56. He will need to get loaned out again. Or actually, I might loan him out instead and keep Kruger here. Obviously, Ndai up 5 since he is at home. Cuevas. So we got Jose Manuel, and we have his brother, Guimero. He's up 4. I think he will be fine to send back out on loan. We do have another right back in Martin. He needs to get loaned out again. Araujo needs to be out loaned again. Anami up 7. I think we're gonna have to loan him out again. Cabrera 100% going out on loan. Kovic up 2, gonna have to go out on loan. Kambari up 8, 100% going out on loan. Jung will have to stay. He's only been up 3, but he will have to stay here because we don't have a left back. De Stefano's up by 3. Fernandez, surprisingly, he's only went up 3, but he will be coming back and he will be staying as our starting striker. Thank goodness. Richie up 4, a good performer this season. And he is behind Naguera, who is 67 rated, and he's our highest academy player. So you can see a Sears 76. So we have a left back, right back, DMs. I'll figure out who needs to stay and go, who gets promoted, who doesn't. But that has been the most appalling second season after the best first season. We are hoping next season we can do a little bit better. But that is it for now. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.